How's it going, everyone?
What's going on, people?
So we recently went to the London Jewellery Show at the XL Centre in London. It was a really nice day, wasn't it? We had fun.
Yeah, it was good, really nice.
When we first got there, we grabbed a coffee and stuff like that, found out where everything was.
My main reason for wanting to go to the show was they had seminars on. They had it for 2 days, and every one of the seminars I wanted was on the same day, fortunately, so I didn't have to go both days. They were the focus of precious metals, where they're going, lab diamonds and natural diamonds. Precious metal one was good, talking about the future of gold and silver, things like that. They see gold dipping at the moment. It has dipped a little bit. We're below 1500 an ounce at the time of filming, just. So, but they do say it's going to come back up. They was talking about silver and platinum. So there's a deficit of 237 million troy ounces, which means it's used in industry a lot. It goes into your Teslas, your iPhones, everything, because it's such a good conductor of electricity that there is a shortfall. So does that mean silver's going to go up? I definitely think it will, in my opinion. I've invested into silver and gold. Then moving on, we've done the natural one. Basically, natural diamonds are falling in price. The beers as sales of wholesale has dropped. Our sales haven't. We've actually sold more diamonds in the last few weeks and months, but wholesale has dropped, so then that affects the price. And that is mainly because lab-grown diamonds are cheap. The market is flooded with them, so it is just pulling down natural diamond prices. We've seen it before with CZs, moissanites. These new innovative things come out and people jump on them. They'll go away in the end. It was a good, interesting panel. There was a massive wholesaler there who does natural and lab. He is now drilling holes into lab diamonds to try and find new ways to design jewellery. So that's how cheap they are now, that they're drilling holes into diamonds. You would never do that with a natural. That, I can't wait to actually see some of the designs. Imagine a round if they drill through that way and run string through it, and you just have loads of rounds with no metal. Then there was a manufacturer there who creates lab growns. They've got a massive factory in India. He did tell us that they create on average 220,000 carats per month. That's a lot of diamonds. I would imagine the most of it will be tiny diamonds, 2 mils. It's called the melee. It'll just be bags of tiny diamonds used for setting in jewellery. So if that one factory's doing it, bearing in mind there is loads of factories doing it in India, there's factories doing it in China, the market, they're just producing more than the market demands. That's why the prices are dropping. And the big reveal is, the guy was questioned by someone in the audience, how much does it cost to create a 1 carat diamond? He didn't want to answer. He definitely didn't. He was questioned again, and then the guy who panelled the show questioned him. He said, come on. So for a finished 1 carat lab grown, colour and clarity not dependent, just on average, after it's grown, polished and certified, costs around 170 US dollars. That is absolutely nothing. So that is around 138 pounds. So imagine the margins there are on lab growns. The other interesting thing is that got pulled up is lab growns are sold as environmentally friendly, ethical, because people are not mining and things like that. And someone brought up the fact that every single item used to create a lab-grown diamond, so the graphite, iron, copper, all of those things are mined. So the diamond might not be mined, but everything else used to create that diamond is mined. So how ethical is that, really? So for me, I am a natural diamond man, so we come away with that. But that was very interesting to find out 220,000 carats and as little as 170 US per carat. Very interesting. Let's look at else what we've done for the rest of the show.
The reason why it's good for us to go to these sort of jewellery shows is because we can get to see what traders are like forecasting for like next year, the future and stuff like that. When we was there, we did see a lot of coloured stones, a lot of coloured bracelets, tennis bracelets, stuff like that, a lot of pendants. So it's good to see what sort of new stock these people are bringing out and what sort of old stock is coming back into fashion.
So yeah, at the show, really good. Met a load of new people. See some suppliers that I already know and deal with quite frequently. There's so much trust in this industry. It was nice to do a bit of networking and meet a few new people. You've got to try and have as many sort of sources as possible to get stuff, so otherwise you just limit yourself. So it's always good to have a few people that you can rely on to call if you need something. So yeah, it was good. Met a few people. Good day.
Here we've got some South African lads who are stone dealers. Come and approached us earlier. They want to do some work for us, so hopefully we can get something in the pipeline later.
So we recently, or Eddie recently, sold 10 of the £145 Franco bracelets to one person. That one person's in the trade. He's slightly altering them and then reselling them. We just bumped into him in the show, so he come over and introduced himself because he recognised us from everywhere. So that was quite nice, wasn't it? Him, a couple of people from his company, a bumped into a few people that sort of recognise us or know Trotters. So far it's been a good day. We're probably only around 50% of the way round. So
Networking is what it's all about.
yeah.
And the other reason it's good to go there is because we can get to see what sort of tools are out there, i.e. polishing tools, polishing machines, ring sticks, measurements for rings, loads of things out there that we use in our trade to make life easier. What's good about that is we can think about either buying new stuff for the shop to improve stuff, or we can see if it's better if we just outsource it to someone else if it's cheaper that way to do it, and then we can relay this onto the customer so they get something a bit cheaper as well. Anything that it can improve the business is always an avenue that we'll always explore.
Yeah, we do a lot of polishing and stuff like that in the house. If you drop it off in the morning, we can have it done same day. Drop it in the afternoon, we'll have it done the following day.
So we couldn't walk about around the show for all them hours, see a massage stand and not have a quick massage. So we had a little head, neck and shoulder massage. It was lovely. It was for a good cause. It was for charity, so we paid them. And then what that does is that gives them the opportunity to go into like care homes, hospitals, and give massages to people that could really do with them, that could maybe not afford them or have access to us if you're bedbound in a hospital or something. So really good charity. The firm paid for it, so thank you, Callum. And yeah, it was a lovely massage.
So I've just had an awesome massage from these lovely ladies behind me. This is their company name. So if you find them on the internet or on Instagram, anything like that, they do massages. It's anything from 20 up to 50, and it all goes into stuff like kids hospitals and to supporting the local area and stuff like that. So go over and give them a like.
So I want to say a big thank you to the Jewellery Show, the organisers, especially Lennox. He helped me massively. We had to obviously get permission to film, so he helped me out with that, so that got us there and got you guys access to be able to see what was going on. So a big thank you to him and all of the team there. It was great, can't wait for the next one. So thanks again, great show. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you on the next one. Please like, comment, etc. Ask us any questions, we will answer them at the end of each episode if there's any questions to answer. So if you've got any questions or you want to see anything more in the videos, leave us a comment. We do read them all. We will reply to most of them if we can. If they're just ones saying great video, we just really appreciate that. But if there's ones where you want to see something, just drop us a comment. Thanks for watching. Just going to show you how we make a wedding band a bit bigger. So this is at a V at the moment. It needs to go up to an X. So bearing in mind if it's got no solder, it should be able to stretch it. Goes on like that. This bar comes up. It separates it all out and it stretches it. So you just go. X marks the spot. 4. What's that one? 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, 250.
Yeah, true. So here's all the silver that we've just picked up. You might have seen in the previous episode, Jake was running down the garden, episode 2 I think it was, getting this sort of stuff checked for the public. So customers come in, he's got all of these bars. Jake's now going to go down to the garden again, get it all tested. If we can come to a deal, these will be available for the customers to come in and purchase. Something like this little 100-gram bar, you'll be looking at 120 quid. Quite affordable. You can put that in the safe and just put it away. And all of this here, this has got quite a lot of weight here, doesn't add up to this one big motherfucker. How about that? So this one here is 5 kilos, and this one's available for 4,500. So this one's available for 4,500, ready to go. This lot will be available as soon as we can get a deal done.
Yeah, 2,350. 1.82 carats. Nice stones as well, baguettes. I'd say they're like a VS/SI average, so most will be VS, but there could be 1 or 2 SIs in there. All Rolexes that we sell will be used, because Rolex only the ADs can sell them brand new. Once they sell them to someone, then someone sells them to us, so they're officially pre-owned, so there's no VAT on them. You can get still sports models. I've got them starting from around 9 grand for like a 1995 sub. I've got the Yachtmaster 40s, platinum dial, platinum bezel. They're around the 9.5 mark as well. So these are all be second hand. Like I said, they have to, Rolex sell them to someone, then people sell them to us. No, so what'll happen is someone will go and put their name down at Rolex. They'll wait, Rolex will phone them up and say, we've got a watch for you. They go in and buy it, and then they'll come out and normally sell them to us. So they're pre-owned, but they'll only be sometimes a day old, sometimes a month.
What's the best of the ones you have now?
I would say probably sub, still sports model, you can't really go wrong. I've got them ranging from 9 grand up to 10.5. Yeah, still sports models I feel like are probably the best. It depends on, you're quite a big guy, so you're not going to probably want to wear a 36. Because you've got quite wide wrists that look quite small. Day-Date's not a bad watch, but that's a 36mm, so it look quite small on you. Or a Wimbledon.
Yeah, this one I've seen, yeah. This one's beautiful. Thank you for your time.
No worries. Thanks a lot. We get a lot of people just come in, want to have a look. Never know what they want. They just ask what the best deals are. It's part of the job. He did say he bought a Daytona chocolate for 10 grand. Worrying.